In tonight's research, Helluva Boss Season 2 Episode 9, Sigils of Goetia, and Cutaway Gags, Let Knowledge Flow. Hola, minasan! Welcome back for another round of Helluva Boss. Last episode was so tragic. Blitz, Stolas had a falling out. Blitz went out shopping because it was the full moon. So as per deal, they were to have their one night fling. So of course, Blitz went to Lust World, to the Lust Ring to buy some stuff. Got help from Fitzgerald. The crew had to make sure that Blitz didn't botch up and risk losing the book for good, because they needed their teleportation spell to get to the other world. But of course, Stolas provided the gem, which would put, of course, Blitz into the jurisdiction of Asmodeus. But with the gem, he was able to Blitz would be able to transfer back forth in the world. And Stolas explained very kindly that he felt that it was wrong to make to manipulate or use Blitz, to feel like he felt like he was using Blitz and such. But Blitz is an oblivious idiot. He didn't read the room, he didn't get the memo, and ended up flipping out on Stolas. And Stolas, of course, kicked him out. There we go. So, comment, like, subscribe, follow, and hit the notification bell, and let us begin with the Apology Tour, Episode 9. Join Fizzy Pop's channel. Very good team, very good team. Now let's get researching. Warning, the following will give you bronchitis. Cough away.
Hello, Stolas. You haven't been answering my text, and I sent you a bunch of funny shit, so what gives?
I was hoping my lack of ha-has in response to the photos you sent would be an indicator I didn't want to talk right now.
Oh, come on, Stolas. We just had a rough night. Besides, you always want to hear from me.
Blitz, what is it you want?
I want to feel like I'm earning my way to Earth. Okay, so get your tight, feathered ass out of that lawn chair and into the bedroom so I can fuck it.
Gosh, Blitz.
Poetry. I'm sure such a statement would have had me swooning by now.
Yeah, sure. Okay, that was a shitty way for me to say it, but you usually like it when I talk all dirty and fucky and shit. Come on, we don't do words. We do sex.
As shocking as this might seem, Blitz, I don't think I'm in the mood to do sex with you. In fact, I don't think I'm even in the mood to do words with you. So how about you respect that?
Oh, come on, Stolas. You can't mean that. You always love seeing this.
Seeing you right now is hard. I don't want to feel worse than I already do. It's bad enough I got an invite to this anti-Blitzo party, an honorary invite for being your freshest ex.
Anti-Blitzo party? Who the fuck's behind this?
Oh, it's entirely immature. I'd never indulge this nonsense. It's silly.
Real silly. Real fucking classy.
Kind of them to invite me.
Who did it? Who did it?
It might be rude not to make an appearance.
Of
course, that fucking bitch.
I will say, it's rather concerning you have an entire party devoted to hating you, though, Blitz.
Oh, please. Everyone hates me for shitty reasons. In the end, everyone's just bitter they couldn't tie this ass down. I'm too much
Blitz,
imp to
you
simp.
are...
You really think that's the reason?
Yes, sir. They couldn't handle it. I moved on.
Oh, so you're used to being the one who crushes others' feelings, hmm?
If by crushes others' feelings you mean in shit before it gets serious, then bingo, I'm doing everyone a favor because relationships are boring.
Oh, yes, very boring.
What is...
So what are you doing here, then?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you to realize how good an angry fuck would be right now.
Get out. Right now.
Man, Blitz, it just doesn't
tired
get
of
it.
I'm uncomfortable with how you're speaking to me now.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Stolas. You can't tell me this isn't a fantasy of yours. You want me to show your rich, princey ass what a real fucking is.
Stop it.
Ha! I'm right, aren't I? You get off to get
Blitz,
proud by
Stolas
people
loves
look down
you.
on.
I don't look down on you. How many times do I... When have I ever... You speak just like that vile striker friend of yours, the one who tried to kill me and you couldn't be bothered to come help me. Remember him?
Hey, look, I do not sound like... And I didn't know he was capable. I stopped him the first time, didn't I?
The first time?
Oh.
Yeah, oh. Oops. No, who said that?
Oh.
You knew someone was trying to assassinate me?
No, I stopped him. And I really didn't think
But
you
you
could
didn't
actually
tell
get hurt.
him.
You're immortal and shit. You're a fucking prince. If me and my team could kick that guy's ass that easily, then I'm sure you'd have no problem.
I suppose you are right. Silly me. It's not an imp's place to protect a Goetia, is it?
And there it is. Took you long enough.
That's all you were waiting for, wasn't it? For me to play into this idea you have of me, that I'm this prince who thinks he's so much better than you. Well, I don't. Why would I allow everyone to see how much I like you? How I've tried so fucking hard to spend time with you, to support you? You don't owe me those things, but you can't just ignore all that.
You know, Stolas, I spent the entirety of this morning listening to love ballads. And that was still the gayest thing I've heard all day!
Oh, no.
Do you feel any kind of remorse for what you do? Have you ever even apologized once in your life?
Oh, you think I can't apologize? For what? You want me to be like, oh, sorry, this entire time I assumed the worst because I was convinced a prince could never love someone like me, and I let my self-hatred stop me from apologizing to anyone I could never care about?
Well, yes, that.
Well, fuck you! I
Gosh.
can sorry the fuck out of people, just you watch! I sorried Fizz so hard he cried! And I can sorry more people, everyone but you, because I don't owe you dick!
Damn.
Everyone but you.
Oh, there's gotta be more. There's gotta be more to this to Blitz than this. Yeah. Here comes the phone.
I can totally apologize to the people I've fucked with. I mean, how many could there possibly be?
A lot.
Yes? Oh, it's you.
Hey, Martha. Look, I know we killed you in the past, but I just wanted to say no hard feelings and offer this.
Yeah, that's fucking right.
That's not legit. That's not a legit apology. Oh man, Blitz. Wow. So what I'm getting is here that there never was anything really wrong with Blitz. He was just a legit a-hole. He was just a legit a-hole from the beginning. There was nothing emotionally wrong with him, and he was just pushing people away because of the pain. He was just a legit bona fide a-hole from the beginning, from the get-go. He wasn't pushing anybody out because of some emotional issues. He was just a spiteful little prick. And he thinks that all this gift bagging apology that he's doing is just gonna undo everything. He is in for a rude awakening. He is in for a rude awakening. If there is something legitimately wrong, with Blitz, like emotionally, he's got to get that out, and then he could be able to do a legit apology. Because right now he's starting to look irredeemable. The sheriffs.
All right, and now on to the X's, who are all in one place.
And ready to kill you.
Yay.
Oh! What did he
Hey,
run
buddy,
over?
You know where 666 South Maple Avenue might be? Down that way, demon dude. Sick costume, bruh.
Hey, happy Halloween! Oh, looks like you missed some makeup there.
Thanks. It's my face.
Damn. I wonder if Stoltz is gonna hear what they have to say about Blitz. And he might might see something more.
The one day a year the spirits can rise amongst the living, and it's spent celebrating mutual pettiness.
Oh, what?
Oh, nothing. I was talking to myself.
Cool, man. I wish I was you.
Damn. There she is.
Hello, freshest X! Stolas! How are you doing, baby? You holding up okay?
No, I'm fine. I felt it rude not to stop by. I don't get invited out much, but I really shouldn't stay long.
Well, I'm glad you could make it, honey.
Well, this certainly beats the last Earth party I attended on Hallows Eve.
Oh my!
Prince Stolas.
Oh, don't tell me we're doing the Family Guy jump cuts again. Oh, dang.
Speaking of cake,
Well, this is the first time.
slice it.
Oh!
Wow,
I
what a
like to
cake.
Start at the neck or the dick. You're right. Nobody wants his dick anyway.
I think
Of
I'm
course,
content
Stolas.
without slicing any of it.
Well, live it up, baby. You are with friends here. Fuck Blitzo in the fucking ass!
You know, Blitzo really still has heart for Blitz. He just wants Blitz to straighten out. Damn. He sees that as much more fake than
Have I fucked this many people? Christ on a stick. I should start keeping count. Sorry for the comment I made at your sister's wedding, though she did deserve it. She's a whore. Sorry for fucking your mom, though I thought it was your dad.
Oh, dang.
Hey!
He did it.
Way to go, Dennis. You fucking suck.
Yeah, you suck, Dennis.
Dang, that's messed up. Ooh, boy. Blitz, you pissed off the whole of 7 rings here.
Now,
shit.
it's time to hear from the special new guest of honor of the night, Stolas! Get up here and say a few words.
No. I'm not really, I really shouldn't.
Tell us all about your experience with Blitzo, the cock-sucking motherfucker! Come on, baby, speak from your heart. We all here know how you feel.
No, you really don't. Break it to a song.
I let you get too close. I let it go too far. Now I know, now I know, now I know.
Bring that
exactly
90s
what
beat
you
there.
are. I don't think you meant to hurt me, 'cause I don't think it meant a thing at all. At all, at all, at all. At all, at all, at all. At all to you. The motherfucker. Na 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 na. The motherfucker. I let it go too long. I let you go too deep. Now I know, now I know, now I know there's one thing I can't keep, but I keep on waiting.
Man, the presentation to this song is great.
Want you less than I do, and I do, oh I do, yes I still do want you.
Wow, it's like,
Maybe it's all on me for missing every sign and every glance and every turn. No, he's a motherfucker. Maybe there's something here for us to glean, for you to teach and me to try to learn. No, he's a motherfucker. 'Cause darling, you're a thief, but you were mine to earn. What if I came on too strong? What if I read this so wrong? What if we just don't belong? All this what if, why, why,
They're frustrated that Solus is not bashing Blitz. There you go. Yeah, Blitz, you're an ass. Solus been trying to tell you, man, he's got heart for you. It's a damn good song. Ah, dang, gotta bring the kids out.
Thank you for your time.
Alrighty, bitches! Let's get wild!
Blitz, you better be legit with your apology.
Hey,
Blitz, what are you doing here? You're lucky everyone is drunk or you would be murdered right now.
no, it's good. I'm in a disguise.
Ah. Look at Solus still freaking cares, keeping him covered.
I've never seen you throw him back like this.
Came just to judge me, is that it?
No, this was the final stop on the apology tour I've been on today.
Oh, yes, I recall. Everyone but me is getting your cheap apologies tonight. Well, you certainly have your work cut out for you.
Look, how I acted this morning, it was fucked, okay?
This morning? Oh, why did you show up there? Why did you show up here?
You already asked that, but look, I just really need to
Solus is drunk.
talk to you, to explain.
Blitz, he's just drunk.
I've always been real shit at sorries, okay? They're for pussies, and no one fucking deserves them anyway, but I felt like maybe you actually needed one.
Oh, lucky me.
Oh, shit. Okay, what I mean is, I said sorry a lot today, and honestly, didn't really mean any of it, because the only one I wanted to say it to was you, Stoles.
There you go.
This whole thing we had going, I mean, you're a fucking prince. How could you ever actually care for an imp? Me. How could anybody?
Blitz, there is a crowd full of people here who cared so much they throw an entire fucking party about hating you every year. Do you know how much you have to care to do something as stupid as that?
Stolas, you are better off without me.
Yeah.
Okay? You deserve so much. I don't even know why you would want to be with me.
You want to know what I want? I want to know what it's like to not be alone.
Damn.
I want to be someone's someone. I want to feel wanted. But like, in a romantic way, like I'm standing out in the rain at a train station and someone is shouting, "Harriet, don't get on that train, it's going to London and I cannot be without you."
Oh, Stolas, that's a rom-com.
Oh, fuck you. The point is, I just want someone to care.
There you
Stay
go.
or go. I want someone to want
I mean,
me.
you had a crappy
To want to see
marriage.
me, to hold me, look at me and think, you're the only one I want. I desire to hold you and talk to you, never let you feel so.
You had a sham marriage, Blitz. Come on.
You, why are you here? I don't want you here.
Oh no, the mascara.
Let me not feel so sad.
Hey,
Oh, hello.
great song earlier. You have great pipes.
Thank you.
Yeah, he sings fantastic. We're talking here.
Well, I just wanted to see if maybe, I don't know, you'd want to dance?
You want to dance with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. Blitz. Oh no. Blitz is not gonna. Oh no. But I have a feeling him and.
Hey, Ver.
So, an apology tour, huh? You got a lot of balls coming here,
Oh
Blitzo.
no.
Yeah, I know. Everyone
I hope
here
they don't go in the
hates
same
me.
room.
Yep. That's the point.
dumbass.
So what, you're waiting for your sorry?
Oh, fuck you, you little prick.
Well, I'm sorry for always telling it like it is, sister. Well, I'm just being honest. I'm sorry for dumping you. Sorry for not falling head over heels for you, or that guy, or fucking Dennis, or anyone at this stupid fucking party.
Oh, you are so fucking shitty. Do you hear yourself?
Everyone's shitty. Hello, we live in hell. Why am I all of a sudden the bad guy just for sucking at relationships?
Are you expecting sympathy? Oh, poor Blitz. Finally having to own that his actions affect other people's fifis. Bitch, please.
Yeah, no pity party here, Blitz.
How do you think I felt when the fun guy I was dating decided to just bail on me because I made the shitty mistake of saying I love... It was the most embarrassing...
Aha! There we go. So, has Blitz been pushing back anybody who says I love you? There's the thing. She was saying I love you because she legitimately loves him and he pushed her away. Oh man, is this it? Is this it? We're getting to the are we finally gonna get to that part there where anybody who says to Blitz I love you, just like Stolas was trying to tell him that I love you, she was trying to tell him the same thing, and he completely sabotages the relationships. Oh, is this the source? Is this the root? Are we getting to this part? I am hoping that will be the case, because it will be absolute terrible to have a very poorly written main character here in Blitz.
Feeling to be vulnerable for once, and you really just know how to send a message in the shittiest fucking way. The worst part is you still make me feel like a bad person for being angry at you now. But hosting this party for everyone else you've dicked over, at least I can help others cope with the shit you did. What? No snarky comeback?
No. You're right. I actually am, sorry. I don't want to be this way. Not forever.
Looks like Stolas is having a good time.
Yeah, well, he needs it.
Uh-oh, jealousy.
Oh, a really good time.
Oh, that bird-stealing cockback!
Hold it, Blitz. You know, if you want to change, it just starts with saying, good for him. Hope he gets laid. Here, have some cake, fuckwad.
Dang, man. Even wow. Even at their most angry, they still back him up. Man, Blitz, you need to straighten your shit out. No, these people aren't playing, man. You legit hurt them. Yep, that's the best thing to do. Same song. Yep, it's gonna follow you everywhere. Oh man. Yeah, Blitz gotta get his act together. He's pushing people way too hard. He's scared of something. Music was good today. This episode has some good music. Brian Sadler, the music. Man. Oh wow, Christina B did all the songs? Nice. I think that's, yeah, there's no end credits. Oh, right. After credits. Well, this was a very interesting episode. And yeah, a little interesting thing popped up along the way. The return of the Cutaway gag. Haven't seen a I don't remember if any Cutaway gags happened throughout the series, but in the pilot episode, the Cutaway gag was really spammed very, very hard. It was like a Cutaway gag within a Cutaway gag for the Helluva Boss pilot. But today's episode is the first time, at least for me, I can't even remember if I saw a Cutaway gag. This is the first time a Cutaway gag popped up. And this was when Stolas basically went to a ritual. And during this Cutaway gag, I spotted his sigil right here. And so I figured, well, let's do a couple of researches here. Let's start off with the sigils of the Ars Goetia. This is Stolas's sigil right here. The shapes are very interesting, and I'm kind of curious as to why it is that they are shaped like this. So we got to do some quick deep dive. So over here at Symbol Sage, understanding sigils of Ars Goetia, mystical symbols of power by Donnie Reese. They're a powerful set of mystical symbols, each representing one of the 72 demons listed in Ars Goetia, a section of the Lesser King of Solomon, a prominent grimoire in Western occult traditions. These sigils serve as magical tools for summoning, controlling, or communicating with these demons, and have been a key feature in ceremonial magic for centuries. So, the book has its roots in medieval magic traditions and was compiled in the 17th century, drawing from earlier sources dating back to the Middle Ages. This book is the first part of the Lesser Key of Solomon, a grimoire that gives detailed instructions for summoning and controlling spirits. Over the years, it has been one of the most influential works in demonology, occultism, and ceremonial magic. So, yeah, people who are into that kind of stuff would probably reference these books and so on. Each sigil in the Ars Goetia represents a specific demon's name, rank, and powers. The creation of these symbols, a process called sigilization, involves transforming the letters of the demon's name into a unique abstract graphic signature. These sigils are then used by practitioners to invoke control demon magic rituals. So, transforming the letters of the demon's name into a unique abstract graphic signature. So, this is supposed to be Stolas's name in this form. That's supposed to be the idea, that this is the name of Stolas, bound to, combined together to create this unique symbolic shape here. That's very interesting. The importance of circles in sigil use. Sigils are typically drawn inside a circle, symbolizes completeness and unity, but also acts as a protective barrier. When summoning a demon, the circle contains its power, preventing it from escaping and causing harm. This is crucial as demons are often unpredictable and potentially dangerous entities. Well, that's very true. Each sigil of the Ars Goetia has a unique appearance, incorporating various geometric shapes like crosses, stars, loops, and crescents. Let's see. We got some crosses here. We've got some loops. We got very interesting square, 90-degree angular edges with some curved edges. And some loops. These shapes are not random, but are believed to represent specific qualities of the demon they correspond to. For instance, the sigil of Andras features sharp, angular lines reflecting his aggressive and warlike nature. You can view a sigil here. On the other hand, the sigil of Paimon is more intricate and fluid, symbolizing his wisdom and mastery over arcane knowledge. So let's view the Andras. This is Andras' sigil. So it says that it has angular lines, sharp angular lines that represents warlike nature. So yeah, you can see the angular lines here, and very okay. And then it hooks off into like tail-like structures and such. So if that's the case, then then what would that say about Stolas' sigil here? probably knowledge. Maybe it's supposed to be shaped like a brain, since so it's supposed to be all about knowledge. You know, seeking out knowledge in the stars and the universe and such. Perhaps it took a shape of a brain. It has the rigidness of logic and probably the curvatures of imagination. If this is supposed to be like a brain, represent like brain and knowledge. I don't know. Probably will explain here what the how the shape is like. I'm doing a lot of guessing, aren't I? I'm just trying to read it as explained. Yeah, intertwined with the cosmos. This is coming from the Ars Goetia Demons.com. The wise prince of hell and his unique powers. So let's see here. Let's see if we can find the let's see here. How to summon. Well, we're not going to summon him. No way. So, any explanations here? Right here. It's a powerful esoteric tool that holds the essence of this erudite demon, composed of intricate, complex geometric designs. Each stroke of his sigil serves a specific purpose, capturing the unique energy of Stolas, drawing the sigils an act of respect and acknowledgement, and it is an essential component of any ritual or evocation related to Stolas. It is a visual expression of your intent to connect with him, serves as a bridge for knowledge and wisdom desire. Huh. But it doesn't explain. It doesn't explain, you know, the pattern, what how each of these patterns operate. So, given that he's about wisdom and knowledge, I can only assume that this is supposed to represent the brain, the mind, and it has the combination of logic and imagination from the curvatures and logic from its rigid 90-degree angles. That's the only thing I can interpret myself. Let's see, using sigils in magic rituals. Do we need to know that one? Let's see, when performing a ritual, the sigil serves as a focal point for the practitioner. Maybe inscribed on parchment, drawn on the ground, or engraved onto a ritual tool. The sigil channels the demon's energy and establishes a connection between the practitioner and the spirit world. This connection allows the practitioner to summon and command the demon for purposes such as acquiring knowledge, gaining power, achieving personal goals. Basically, if you wanna, how you say, make a wish. Be careful what you wish for. Caveat emptor, that kind of thing. Sigils through the ages. The sigils of Ars Goetia have fascinated magicians and occultists for centuries. They appear in numerous grimoires and have influenced a variety of magical traditions. Historically, they are often associated with forbidden knowledge and dark arts, but their meanings has evolved in modern times. Yeah, because we have weapons now. You know, back then it was all swords and bows and arrows, but now we have guns, so we could just pull out the Glocks and just shoot them up. Today, many occultists and modern practitioners continue to use the sigils of the Ars Goetia. However, not all view these demons as literal entities. In modern witchcraft cast magic, some interpret the demons and their sigils as symbolic representations of aspects of the human psyche, such as hidden desires, fears, potential. In this psychological context, sigils are used as tools for self-reflection and inner work. Okay, so it's just a fun thing. It's not really taken seriously. By evoking a demon's sigil, practitioners aim to tap into the associated qualities within themselves, exploring their subconscious and achieving greater self-awareness. In brief, the sigils of Ars Goetia have been powerful symbols. Yeah, so in a sense, it's like Ouija board. It's like a Ouija board kind of thing. So, coming from Wikipedia, of all places, is the list of the sigils. Now, keep in mind that Mammon is not part of the Ars Goetia, as we had covered last time. But the symbols are very, very interesting here. And they're coming from the Lesser Key of Solomon, for the most part. Let's see, do they come from anything else? This one, Lucifer, Boo. Comes from the Grimorium Verum. But keep in mind that they are demons of hell, so... oh, wait, here. In demonology, sigils are pictorial signatures attributed to demons, angels, and other beings. Oh, okay. It's not just demons, it's other beings. The ceremonial magic of the Middle Ages, sigils were used in the summoning of these demons and were the pictorial equivalent of their true name. So, this here's the Beelzebub. I guess that's supposed to represent the bug, since that's what Baal is, the Lord of the Flies. So I guess it's supposed to look like a fly, hence why it's got this weird, strange shape. It's pretty interesting. It looks pretty interesting. Then you got Agaras, very complex. It's kind of interesting how all of the how they all have these shapes and such, reflective of, and it's supposed to be a reflection of who they are. So let's use that as an example. Marbus, in Ars Goetia terminology. Now remember, we're still in Wikipedia here. Oh, it's not even gonna explain Marbus here. Huh. I mean, it's just pushed me back to here. That's Wikipedia for you, everybody. That's Wikipedia for you. All right, let's go with Baal then. Beelzebub. So as we know, Beelzebub is the Lord of the Flies. Name derived from a Philistine god formerly worshipped in Ekron, according to Wikipedia. He's considered a major demon in the Abrahamic religions. Let's see. So let's see. He goes by the name of Satan, of course, known in demonology as one of the 12 deadly demons, or the 7 princes of hell. Beelzebub represents gluttony and envy. So let's take into account that it represents gluttony and envy. So let's see here. How would one interpret this as being gluttony and envy? I wouldn't know how to read this, honestly. I mean, it's very fly-like. It's very, I guess you could say these are like supposed to be arms, hands-like. Reaches out and grab, if not flying. Or maybe probably because I'm looking at it from a top-down angle. What if we were looking at it from like this angle, rather than like top-down, but more from a side angle? Then these would be the wings on the top, the two that are stretched out, those weird clover-like things stretching out, and those are the feet on the bottom there, and then the rest is the body. That would be my interpretation. Like a Rorschach test. It really feels like a Rorschach test. But yeah, I could see it like that then. Yeah, I can see it like that. And it's got the it's very straightforward. I guess that's because Beelzebub, Baal being, Satan, is very straightforward as a demon king. As one of the as the Lord of the Flies. Direct, straightforward, not too complex. Compared to some of these other sigils like Paimon. Paimon here is very complex. Looks like a whole bunch of people riding a bicycle. Riding one single bicycle. Let's see. Oh, well, there you go. Look at that. There's a camel. And that's what it looks like. It looks like people riding on a camel. Huh. The spirit named in early grimoires. These include the Lesser King of Solomon in the Ars Goetia, Dictionare Infernal, Livre de de Esperites, Liber Officium Spiritium, the Book of Abramelin, Grimoire of Pope Honorius. King Paimon, noting that he is quite obedient to Lucifer, appears in the 9th spirit in Ars Goetia, the 22nd spirit of the Monarchia Damonum. But in terms of the symbology, yeah, it's he's depicted as riding a camel, and it looks just like that, riding the camel, interesting. Let's see, relationship in the hierarchy, like status and rank. But what's his depiction? Paimon is a character in Henshin Impact. That's funny. Oh, Paimon appears in Helluva's episode The Circus. He's depicted as Stolas' father, but is neglectful, not even remembering Stolas' name because he has so many other children. Oh, okay. His dad was Paimon. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we saw him. Okay, we got to see him. Wow. Okay, that was actually pretty interesting. We'll have to maybe look into that another time. Oops, sorry. There we go. So, yeah, the symbolism, the symbologies of these guys are very, for one thing, interesting. Very well structured. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look random or anything. They don't come off random. Some of them are very, very complex. Others are very straightforward. It's like it's a amazing work of art going on in here. All things considered. Of course, here's Stolas. Here's Stolas. But and they do have a lot of meaning behind it. I mean, we see him with Paimon. It's like a bunch of, I said it looked like a bunch of people riding a bike. When I clicked in it, there was an image interpretation of him riding the camel. So it's very impressive. It's a oh, look at this one. Murmur has like the crescent moons and an X factor here going on. Looks, and then this one, oh man, Kaim. That's a heck of a lot going on in there. But they keep getting more and more complex and very distinct. Decarabia. And it's what's also cool is that they got their names around the whole seals. You get to see their names around the seals. See, like right here. The Essir? Is that Essir? Seer. It looks like these are feathers. Huh. Oh, and I see the S and an I over here as well. Well, let's take a look at Seer. And here it is. Seer is a prince of hell with 26 legions of demons under his command. He can go to any place on earth in a matter of seconds to accomplish the will of the conjurer, bring abundance, help in finding treasures, or in robbery, and not a demon. And it's not a demon of evil, but good nature. Interesting, but mostly indifferent to evilness. He's depicted as a man riding a winged horse, and is said to be beautiful. Oh, that's interesting. So he's good nature. He's not of inherent evil. He's just indifferent to evil. So, being that it's supposed to be a winged horse, I see it now. These are the wings. So, I guess here it's supposed to be like the horse. Yeah. Okay. Because I said it looked like wings, and yeah, he rides on a winged horse. So this is probably the representation of the winged horse that he comes riding in. Okay. All right. So yeah, those are the seals of the demons. It's a very wonderful work of art. They really do carry a lot of meaning and visual representation. When you actually study it, the use how the angles and the curvatures represent the characteristics of these demons is very fascinating look. And it makes a lot of sense because again, let's look at Seer with the explanation. Seer has a lot of curvatures, and according to did I lose the thing? Oh no, here it is. Understand the sigil. Understand the sigil. As I said, these shapes are not random, but are believed to represent specific qualities or powers of the demon. So where Andra's sharp and angular lines reflects aggressive and warlike nature, that would mean that Seer's sigil being primarily all curves and curvatures, as was explained, he doesn't have an inherent aggressive level of evil within it, but just an indifference of evil. It's like so that's why there's so much curvatures, because it doesn't come off rigid and hard or threatening or menacing in that sense. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense then with the way they're designed. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And this is going back to the 17th century. That's pretty awesome. As far back as the 17th century. Which is cool. So, the Cutaway gag. As noted before, the Cutaway gag came back. I don't know if I caught it, if I missed it, but basically, Solus explained as part of his little joke that he had a little ritual going on, despite his feelings, and then it just jumps just like that. That's how the Cutaway gag goes. It, zooms in, and then you see what the whole gag is, and then we get the punchline, which is Stolas looking like that, all drunk and everything. Cutaway gag is most especially popular in Family Guy. So TV Tropes states, a cutaway gag is a joke generally found in silly comedies in which a character says something and the action immediately cuts to a throwaway joke related to what the character said. The cutaway gag is usually a non sequitur, which has absolutely nothing to do with the plot of the comedy. As we see here, this has nothing to do with the plot of the episode. It's just randomly thrown in because he said it in passing to Farasika, and we get the punchline. The gag is funny. Let's see here. It is just there to be funny. If the gag is funny, no one minds the non sequitur, which is true. If it isn't, then kind of way to show off a moment that's barely related to the current scene will just hurt the flow and pacing of the story, which is also true. And Family Guy has been notorious for this. It's kind of like the king of cutaway gags. As we can see here, cutaway gag is a comedic element found in some comedy TV shows, as explained. The sequence generally opens up with characters saying a completely random line, then the scene immediately cuts to the action. The scene usually lasts a few seconds before returning to the main plot. These scenes generally don't have anything to do with the story. So as we can see here in this example, he makes his off-the-cuff remark about being involved in a ritual, and then we zoom right into the gag. And how long does this gag last for? Let's see here. 4, 5, 6, 7, about 10 seconds. It lasted about 10 seconds. That lasted about 10 seconds. Family Guy cutaway gags are commonly used in most episodes. It's used in all episodes. Let's face it. They're used after... It's a crutch. For Family Guy, it's a total crutch. They're used after a sentence or conversation, usually starting with "This is even worse" or "Better than that time," which is very true, and are the main comedy part of Family Guy. Some of them work. Don't get me wrong. Family Guy could pull off a good cutaway gag, but too much of it has become obnoxious. It's very tough to not watch it. And that was one of my main criticisms of Helluva Boss. Helluva Boss, pilot episode, because it was just nothing but cutaway gags. It was like every single sentence ended up resulting in a cutaway gag, and then the cutaway gag had a cutaway gag, and it kind of outstayed its welcome. And I could understand why the public, why I could see from a producer's point of view, seeing that pilot episode, why it would not get picked up compared to Hazbin Hotel, which did get picked up for an actual series. When you see nothing but cutaway gags, it looks like it's a crutch. It looks like it's all you can do. That's the level of creativity. I feel like that actually hurt Helluva Boss in terms of the pitch compared to Hazbin Hotel, which didn't have cutaway gags and had its only problem was that there was just too many musicals, but it was just to convey a point that it would be a musical series. Same with Helluva Boss, and it still delivered what it does, and it was pretty cool and it's pretty fun. But with Helluva Boss, yeah, the pilot episode was just too much cutaway and really came off like a crutch, and that really hurt, and that's probably why I haven't seen so many cutaway gags. That's why seeing this cutaway gag now, that's when my brain clicked. It's like, wait a second, has there been a cutaway gag before throughout this whole series? If the answer is no, then wow, yeah, the cutaway gag used excessively in a pilot episode doesn't help get picked up for a series for a series run. But still, Vizzy Pop and her team, still managed to do a Helluva Boss with great production value and everything. It was very cool. And there's still more to go. I mean, we're almost there with this series. Oh yeah, we're almost done. But yeah, that's the cutaway gag in a nutshell. It's when used right, it can really work. When used wrong or excessively, yeah, it's gonna wear out its welcome, and nobody's gonna want anything to do with it. So, yeah. I still like early season Family Guy. Season 1 Family Guy. So let's get on with the review. Here. Apology Tour. Blitz. We're in the aftermath. I'm still trying to figure out Blitz at this point now, because it was pretty obvious in the early in the series, and especially in season 1 when he was on the couch, and it looked like whatever it was that he was experiencing, he was pushing everyone away, like he didn't want to get hurt. I still think that's the case at this point, until Blitz can legitimately just let go of whatever it is and just openly admit it. But, yeah, he's still not, it's like he's not, I don't know if it's that he doesn't get it or he does get it, but something is holding him back. I always say there's something inside him that's holding him back from actually, being able to open up, I mean, look at Stolas here. Gets an invitation from Farasika for a I Hate Blitz party. Total hate fest. It's pretty crazy, and Blitz. I'm not sure what it's like. I mean, this is very excellently written, quite honestly. Hands down. That's why I'm having a hard. That's why I'm having a hard time. I'm like in guess mode now. I'm left guessing what is wrong with Blitz here, and I like it. I really like the guesswork going on here, because once he finally breaks down and just finally admits what the heck his problem is, you know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping that when that gets revealed, it really is a great payoff, because it is dragging a little long. It is now starting to drag out too long, but it's still flowing organically. But it's like at some point this has to be resolved ASAP, because you can't just bring us to this point now with Stolas and Blitz. Stolas still has heart for Blitz, but it's like he doesn't get it. It's like he doesn't get it at all whatsoever. This is a nice shot here. This is a good shot. You know what I'm saying? And keep in mind that Stolas has not shut Blitz out completely. That's the thing. Stolas has not quit on Blitz. and and he's telling Blitz what he wants. Saying like Blitz still thinks that this is a rich kid trying to make fun of him, trying to insult him, trying to slap him down. Soul's just trying to tell him, no, this is not the case here. I'm wondering, now I'm going into theory territory here. If it goes back to what Stolas and Blitz's fathers did to them. Because remember, Blitz was sold off by his father to Paimon to be Stolas' best friend for a time period. And Blitz's father wanted him to steal from Stolas' home. Steal stuff from Stolas' home. And Stolas, of course, upon first sight as a kid, started blushing, started, having feelings for Blitz. But Blitz is not picking it up. Despite the fact that they were friends and everything and acted like friends, it was all off of a payment. And I think that's the problem here. Maybe that is the problem, that Blitz is still in the mindset that that this was all just a payout, for his father, and he's that whole friendship was because of cash payment rather than actual legitimate connection. Even though they did both show connection as kids, they still grew up and apart because it was like years later before they met each other again. That they ended up meeting each other again. During Stolas' wedding party? Well, it was one of Stolas' parties where his wife was just being total broad towards him, but at some point, it's like it's getting there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's getting there. But Blitz's stubbornness can only go so far. So. Yeah, he made his way over to the party. We get this nice epic song where Blitz finally got to hear Stolas' feelings. Blitz went on a apology tour, went visiting all kinds of people and everything that he angered, and just gave them gift baskets. And again, he's being a total a-hole because he admitted. Because he completely admitted to that his apologies hold no water. So yeah, Stolas eventually in his drunken stupor told Blitz that he really does have a connection with Blitz, that he really has feeling for Blitz. He told Blitz that throughout his whole life he's been treated like crap, felt like crap, and he's just looking for that companion. And because him with Blitz, him and Blitz having that childhood relationship, he really thought there was a connection. And honestly, Blitz is feeling the connection, but something is holding him back. And we get even more further elaboration when he sits with Verosika while Stolas goes and dances with a dude. And yeah, she actually said that she admitted that she loved him, and that when she told him, she tried to tell him that she loved him, but he pushed her away. And that's a big clue, because that means that he's been pushing everybody away. He's been pushing everyone away completely. Thank you for the follow. And I wouldn't say that's confirmation yet, because again, Blitz is the one that's got to admit to everything. And once he admits to everything, that's when we'll really get to the heart of it. Because there's no way he could just be a bona fide a-hole from the get-go. I mean, we've seen that he had the accident and he pushed Fitzgerald away. His sister blames him, and I think maybe, and it was just a freak accident, all things considered. It was all just a freak accident. So I think that the trauma, it's all trauma based at this point, and he's just pushing everybody away. But he's so oblivious, like everything maybe it was just like a chain of events between his dad selling him off to Paimon to be Stolas' friend to the fire accident. All of that just piled on to him that he just ended up that he was just like, screw the world, I'm pushing everybody away. That's the best I can think of at this point. This is all theory territory at this point. So until I get to get through the next 3 episodes, 10, 11, and 12, we're not gonna know. But yes, he really showed jealousy, big time jealousy once he saw Stolas kissing, and Farasika, of course, told him, stop it, just be happy for him. So that's the end result. So yeah. We got 3 more episodes. I hope this gets resolved in within the next 3 episodes, because honestly, I don't want to see this carried over to season 3. This has to be resolved and move on to a whole new adventure with Blitz and the gang. You know what I'm saying? So there we go. Head on over to Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com. Grab yourself a copy of The Impossible Man, a strange fantasy novel written by me. You'll find links down in the description below, along with links to other merch such as pins, stickers, t-shirts, music. Enjoy the products. Thank you for your patronage. And if you're interested, you can join me on my live multi-stream, Twitch and Kick, Monday through Thursday, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to hanging out with you. And so, until the next episode of Helluva Boss, thank y'all for joining me, and I wish y'all a good night, a buenas noches, and oyasumi na sai.